So any more questions from anyone? Is there anything you guys would like to bring up or mention before we wrap up?
Yeah, I think, you know, when the first book came out about women, I thought it was really, really great to get these voices of women out there, because this was, in some ways, an invisible community. When people are talking about Islam or Muslims in the media, they're generally talking about men, because let's be honest, we men are the ones that cause the problems.
I agree.
Yeah, hey, I'm not disagreeing with that. But having said that, I think it's really good that we had an opportunity to have a book with man's voices, because, you know, whereas the women were trying to get their voices out, you know, past this din of the media and, you know, asserting themselves, we kind of have an extra burden in that we're also kind of, whether we like it or not, representing those images that you see of the angry, you know, rage Muslim. Women hating. Yeah, and we kind of have to answer to that. And you know, I think most of us used to say, well, that's not our problem, we're not like them. But I think we have a responsibility to own it a little bit and to say that, well, if we are in the best position to respond to that and to create that counter narrative, that alternative narrative that we hope will rise above what you see on TV. So in many ways, it's, you know, we're kind of on the front lines of that.
Okay.
So just as a final thought, I mean, again, the importance of telling our own stories and sharing and contributing and taking a proactive role in changing things. And you could do that simply by sharing who you are. There doesn't have to be any magic or any significant sense of accomplishment or anything. It's just being who you are can change a ton, and I think that's an important message for many.
All right. Well, I was going to ask you guys real quick where you see yourself in the next 10 years, but I guess, I mean, are you going to continue with State? Are you going to go off to do other things?
No.
Are you going to be full blown with the Syrian expat project, or?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what my dream is. This is what I want to do. I'm going to hopefully leave State at some point in the near future, because I'm not a government guy. I want to go ahead and go back to the startup world, and hopefully one of my startups will finally make it, because I've been through like 3 or 4 so far. And
I think they all made it.
well, they made it not enough for me to
retire.
Ideally, which is what I want to do, which is what I want to be able to dedicate my life to this life of public service, giving more than you get. And I want to create institutions that do that on behalf of this community that I love and that I came from and that gave me the inspiration to do what I do. So that's my goal. Within 10 years, I want to be in that place, giving more than I get as a full-time job.
Fantastic. Mazen, what are you going to be doing?
Oh, well, maybe, hopefully.
Can you do?
I am, no, probably not, no. And I have no interest, which is part of the reason why the work has been so rewarding, because unlike many in the exile Syrian community, there's always this sense of, oh, what's that guy's agenda? What does he want to be in Syria? And they look at me and they're like, he's never going back to Syria.
Wait,
you know, and they're right, because I don't have any intention.
How good is your Arabic?
It's, I wouldn't go on Al Jazeera Arabic. I did Al Jazeera English, but I wouldn't go on to Al Jazeera Arabic with my Arabic. But I would say, as far as my dream, to be honest, I'm living my dream. I have a beautiful wife, 3 gorgeous kids, and I have the ability to come to and from Washington, the flexibility with my legal practice and so forth to do it. And like I told you, I always dreamed about the Sons of Liberty and had that image in my mind. And now I'm engaging them via Skype, but you know, engaging them just like the American Revolution.
Very cool.
Well, I'd like to thank you both for your insights, and hopefully you'll come back on and give us insights on other things as well. So thank you for joining us. Thank you to all of you for coming. Join us on other episodes that are going to follow on different topics. We'd like to thank Busboys again. Thanks a lot for joining us. Thank you.
Sorry.